JJK Chapter 256 is here, and it is crazy epic as our heroes continues to battle the King of Curses, Sukuna. The chapter begins with a flashback of Gojo explaining about the Blackflash, on why he can't just use the Blackflash whenever he wants. He says that Blackflash is a distortion of space that occurs when a curse energy in a physical strike lands within 0.000001 second. In short, you'll need to imbue a physical part of yourself with curse energy and land it to your enemy within 0.000001 second in order to unleash a Blackflash. But he adds that this is a nonsense explanation, because if that's the only condition to create a Blackflash, then Gojo, one of the fastest sorcerers in all of JJK, can certainly land a strike to his enemies within the 0.000001 second time frame. He adds that it's not just about the time, but also the blend of curse energy that you'll need to create a Blackflash, and that it needs to change, depending on your physical condition, on your opponent's curse energy, and even with the temperature and humidity. In short, there are various things that needs to occur in order for a sorcerer to land a Blackflash. It's because of all of these various conditions that landing a Blackflash boils down to just sheer luck. He adds that Nanami has more consecutive Blackflash than him, while he has the most number of Blackflash created. After landing a Blackflash to Laurel, the smiling Sukuna just stares down to our heroes, while Maki counts the number of Blackflash that Sukuna has unleashed, and that's 2 including hers and Laurel's. She also spots Miguel and thinks that they might be backup that Yuta was talking about, while Yuji is concerned that Sukuna might regain his curse energy because of that second Blackflash, just like Gojo, while Choso has already figured out that Miguel and Laurel are allies of Jujutsu High, and that he needs to help them pin Sukuna down before he regains his RCT. But Miguel just fears that Sukuna is starting to gain momentum and that they need to get out of the battlefield. The battle continues with Yuji, Choso and Maki attacking Sukuna. While Maki attacks Sukuna in his side, Yuji grabs a piece of metal railing and pins Sukuna to a wall, while Choso attacks from above using his piercing blood, but Sukuna dodges. As Sukuna backs away, Maki is already ahead of him, and just strikes Sukuna from a glass door, piercing his chest, pinning Sukuna to a wall. As Sukuna and Maki clash, even Choso is amazed of their movement, as it seems like they're using the air as a footing. As they fight, Sukuna just smiles and loads up his fist with curse energy and just hits Maki with another Blackflash. Man, this guy must be arrested and put to prison, charged with violence against women. I don't know about you guys, but it seems like Sukuna can use Blackflash whenever he wants, as it looks like he can pull up a Blackflash in the most dire of times, just when he needs it. I guess that's more than luck. Sukuna then follows it up with slashing attacks that just hits Maki, as Maki notices that the power of Sukuna's slashing attack is increasing, meaning that Sukuna's curse energy is starting to come back. Man, this is really getting dangerous for Maki, cause unlike the others she doesn't have curse energy. Therefore she can't perform a reverse curse technique to heal herself, making every attack that she takes as danger that would only add damage to herself, as Sukuna looks to finish her up with a dismantle. An explosion occurs as Choso just unleashes Supernova, but Sukuna answers with a slashing attack, but it's just a distraction as it appears that Sukuna can move faster than his slashing attack, and just speed blitzes Choso, appearing on his back and hits Choso with a punch that sends him crashing into a wall, as Sukuna follows up his attack with another freaking Blackflash, making this his 4th Blackflash. Man, this is just crazy. Sukuna is just hitting them with a Blackflash one after the other. Man, I think this is it, the evidence that would prove that Sukuna can use Blackflash at will. But Choso is able to tank the attack, thanks to the armor made from his blood, as he grabs Sukuna's hand, preventing him from moving, as an attack hits Sukuna's face, sending him back. An attack from none other than our boy Yuji. Man, another face-off of Sukuna and Yuji. As Choso tries to recover from the attack, he thinks that it doesn't matter if Sukuna can recover his curse energy using his Blackflash. As long as Yuji hits him, his curse energy will always go down and his control over Megumi's body will weaken, adding that Yuji's attack not only damages Sukuna's body but also his soul. I still don't know what the effects of Sukuna's soul being damaged. It's not like damaging his physical body where you can really see it, but I guess that every time Yuji hits Sukuna it chips away part of his soul, to the point that if not treated his soul will just cease to exist, as Choso tells Yuji that it's time to do it. I guess they have another plan for Sukuna, as Miguel grabs Laurel. I was wrong. I thought from the last chapter Sukuna would one-shot kill Laurel specially with that Blackflash, but he survived. As Miguel grabs him to retreat he tells Miguel to hold off as there's still one thing that he needs to do. As Yuji and Sukuna exchanges blows, man, these two are just monsters. Both can make a hit, and can take a hit. As Yuji locks Sukuna's body with his legs, he grabs his face downward and puts his palm together like in a praying position, in front of Sukuna's face, and unleashes a piercing blood just like his brother Choso. Boy, things are about to get even crazier as Yuji has another weapon. Man, this boy not only has a crazy durability and fast regeneration but also has a punch that can lower your curse energy and damage your soul, and possibly has all of Choso's blood. Technique is seen with this piercing blood, but even with that point-blank range Sukuna is still able to evade Yuji's attack, with only a scratch on his face. Sukuna answers with a slashing attack to Yuji, slicing his face, sending back Yuji, but Yuji quickly gets up and into position that we have never seen before. As he charges up an attack, Sukuna feels the same ominous feeling that Mahito felt when he faced Yuji in Shibuya, a premonition of an oncoming Blackflash. Man, his is epic. It seems like Yuji can unleash a Blackflash at will. As Sukuna prepares for the coming attack, his head is facing in the wrong direction as it seems like his attention is glued to the sorcerers above. As Laurel activates his other technique, Cutie Honey, enabling him to grab hold of one's heart, after he had hold them using his heart catch technique. In short, once he grabs you with his heart catch technique, he can then grab your attention, making this the best distraction technique. As Sukuna's attention is glued towards Miguel and Laurel, he doesn't see the oncoming destruction, as Yuji lands a devastating black flash of his own, and it just rocks the place. Man, this is really crazy. It even looks like Haki clashing from One Piece. Man, Yuji is freaking amazing. Can't wait to see this animated. Mappa must do justice with this scene. It says that Yuji just unleashed his potential with a single blow. As he awakens, dang, our boy has now reached his strongest level. Man, I can't imagine what kind of damage that attack made to Sukuna, and with this awakening, I assume that this also unlocks Yuji's domain expansion. Man, JJK is really reaching legendary levels. That's up guys, hope you enjoy this chapter. For more JJK updates, hit that like button, share, follow, and subscribe. Thank you, smiley face.